This month's videos are brought to you by Video Rangers Podcast, your one-stop podcast for 80s movies and TV. Check them out on iTunes and Google Play.
Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Thursday. Happy very, very, very busy Thursday. I'm still trying to get caught up on all the work that nobody bothered to touch while I was out last Thursday and Friday. So this whole week has been just insane. Just so much work being piled on top of me, plus me trying to get through all the old work I had to do. So I've been very busy, but I guess being busy is better than having nothing to do at all. So I guess I can't complain too much. Anywho, it is beautiful out. Somebody's apparently getting arrested, and I am starving. So what better to eat on a day like today than delicious crack cocaine? Delicious. But you know what would be even more delicious? My triple chocolate cookie I got for dessert, or at least it would be if it wasn't warm. A warm cookie? Whose idea was that? So now I have to go put that cookie down and wait for it to cool off. And my cookie has cooled off, and it has been consumed. Seriously, I really don't like warm cookies. Oh yes, and the workday is done. So where are we going to today? Yeah, it's a good question. I have absolutely no idea. I really haven't thought about it. Going to Goodwill would make no sense. I was just there yesterday, and any other Goodwills I go to would be stupid because they just had their 50% off sale, and as such, they're probably very much well picked through. I really don't know where we should go. I'm thinking maybe we'll go out to Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings, the one out in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. Their, I guess, their headquarters store. I've been hitting not very big there recently. It seems like their new store is getting all the really good stuff in. Their older stores aren't really getting as much in it. It seems anyway, but maybe we can go hit that store up. There's a Dollar General out that way. I haven't been to one of those in like a month. The library's out that way as well. We can always stop there. So I don't know. Maybe we'll make a few different stops, and hopefully I'll find at least something. But this is going to be a very hit or miss kind of trip. So let's go see what we can find. All right, first stop of the evening is Dollar General. Not because I heard anything new showing up here, but because whatever, have not been in here in about a month. Figure we'll go in, check it out, see what they got. And what they got is a whole lot of nothing new, the same stuff they had last time I was here. Now, there are a few titles I'm tempted to grab, but not at $5. Things like Looney Tunes Back in Action, Under Siege 2, very cool. Wouldn't mind having all of those on high definition, but again, at $5, I'm gonna pass on those. They do also still have a copy of Epic, the deluxe edition, a 3D release, which is interesting because all the other releases they have of Epic are the 2D releases. So I guess this maybe is a bit rare at Dollar General. I don't know, $7, not a bad deal if you don't already have it, but I do have it. So I don't see anything here I want to grab at all. Just a lot of the same stuff they've been having. So, all right, on to our next store. And now we have arrived at our second stop, the Lower Providence Community Library. But shh, we gotta be quiet when we go inside. All right, well, unfortunately, that was a bust. They have been very, very well picked through. Last time we were here, as you probably remember, they had a ton of media. This time around, lots of CDs, but really no DVDs at all. I think what I saw, 2, 3 DVDs, that was it. So somebody definitely cleaned them out, which is weird because a lot of the stuff they had was very badly scratched before. But anyway, guys, all right, so this is not turning out to be so great, but we have one more stop yet. That's Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings, and hopefully they at least have one thing I want to pick up. All right, we have arrived at our final destination, Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings. Yeah, this trip has not proven to be very good as of yet, so all right, here's where we hit big. I know it, I can feel it. Okay, this is good. Haven't even made it over to the media yet, and already found something really cool that I gotta get. Look at this awesome Minnie Mouse mug. I love this. That is really, really cool. It's only $2. That is great. My wife is going to be so jealous. She's absolutely going to love this mug, but I'm grabbing it for my collection. All right, on to all the media, the DVDs and the CDs. Looks like the CDs have been somewhat picked through since last time we were here, but the good news is plenty more DVDs than last time. So, all right, let's dive in. Again, this is where I hit big. I hope. Well, okay, starting things off pretty good. Came across a DVD-R from Warner Archives, The Liquidator. Never seen this movie, never even heard of this movie, but for $3 in perfect condition. Again, DVD-R, Warner Archives release. I'm grabbing it. And this is also fantastic. That Funny Feeling, Sandra Lee, Bobby Darin. Been wanting to see this movie ever since I saw Beyond the Sea, but I've never got around to checking it out or picking it up. So for $3, again, I'm grabbing this. The case has seen better days, but actually, it's still brand new. The disc has never actually been taken out of here. So yeah, again, for $3, I'm grabbing this one too. And that's pretty much about it for the DVDs and CDs. Nothing here I want to grab either. So I found two really good titles. I'm pretty happy about that, but again, that is about it. However, explain this one to me. Why is One Man Army rubrics and headlines still laying here? How has nobody bought this yet? Yes, the disc has a few scratches, but they're minor. This will play just fine. Seriously, people, why have you not picked this one up yet? In fact, maybe I'll grab it for the store. And finally, onto the electronics, where there's nothing I want to pick up. So, all right, that does appear to be about it for Liberty, Thrift, and Home Furnishings. I'm pretty happy with what I found. I got some cool things. It's not a huge haul, but still some decent titles nevertheless. All right, so let's get out of here, and we still have some time, so let's head next door to Little Liberty. Well, all right, we've made it to Little Liberty, and whew, that was quite the drive. All right, so let's go in. Let's see what they have. This store is extremely hit or miss, but I've hit pretty big in here before, and who knows? Today could be one of those days. Well, as you can see, not a huge selection of media, but a selection nevertheless. DVDs, VHS. I'm really not seeing too much here that I'm all that interested, but there is something down here that does intrigue me, and that is Lumpkin the Pumpkin. I have absolutely no idea what this is. 50 cents and a family home entertainment release. I think I might grab this one. Well, that is about it for our trip. So, not the greatest haul ever, but I did find some really cool things. I'm pretty happy with the way today turned out, and it's so incredibly beautiful out. How can I be angry? Even at very loud cars, I'm still in a great mood because it's like 70 degrees out right now. It's beautiful, but seriously though, everybody's making a ton of noise anyway. All right, so with that, let's go home and let's take a look at everything I picked up. All right, back home from an okay hunting trip. I would say quality over quantity yet again. I am pretty happy with the titles I picked up, so I'm glad the way today turned out. But as I mentioned before we even hit the road, it was going to be an extremely hit or miss kind of trip because we were hitting up 3 stores that don't always pan out. Dollar General, usually I know what I'm looking for. I've heard about them getting something in, I go out, find it, and then I come home with it. Otherwise, I usually don't even go to the store because 9 times out of 10, I walk out completely empty-handed. As far as the library is concerned, it's a library. I mean, it's extremely hit or miss, and as you saw, they were pretty empty. They might have had a sale or something going on. Sometimes they do a like fill-a-bag sale where you can like fill an entire bag for like $1 or $2. So maybe that's why so much was gone from the other week. I'm not sure, but not much going on there, as I kind of thought maybe would be the case. And then Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings, which used to be an awesome store. The store we went to today, it's like their flagship store. It's their main headquarters, and that store used to always get awesome stuff. And I think all kind of everything sort of like from the area came to that store, and they used to get in so much cool stuff. They used to have a huge selection of media, and now not so much. I think most stuff is going to the new gigantic store because ever since they built that store, I feel like the other stores are kind of suffering a little bit. They're just not as good as they used to be. They're not getting in as much awesome stuff. And as far as media is concerned, that is definitely the case. It seems like all the good stuff is going to the new Liberty Thrift and not the other one. So again, this store used to be awesome. I used to always come out of there with something. I would always have something in hand. It'd be fantastic. But the last few months or so, I'd say it's extremely hit or miss. Sometimes I walk out of there with absolutely nothing. So you really never know. But today paid off because everything I got came from Liberty Thrift. So all in all, like I said, an okay trip, but I'm certainly happy with what I picked up. So you pretty much saw everything I grabbed. I didn't really grab anything else besides what I showed you guys, so I guess this is a bit of a recap. So as you saw, I did pick up this awesome Disney mug. Look at that. Oh my gosh. $2 for this. Like I said, the wife was going to be jealous. And sure enough, she was. I showed it to her. And she's like, oh my God, that's so cool. Because she collects mugs as well. Not just Disney mugs, but like all kinds of mugs. And she loved it. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll be nice to give it to her. I don't know. Because I kind of like this mug a lot too. I want it for my collection. But that is awesome. Look at that. Minnie there with, what is Minnie's cat's name? Like, I keep thinking Figaro, but that's not her cat's name. That's from, Pinocchio, right? So what is her cat's name? I can't, like, I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, so I love it. And the teacup there spinning around, they're all, like, dizzy. I love even the handle has hearts. This is a really, really cool mug. And I love the fact that it's actually from Walt Disney World. That is really cool. $2 for this. That is an awesome deal. So, we'll see. My collection, the wife's collection, it's gonna go somewhere. But this is really, really cool. $2 for that was a score. And then as far as media, I did end up grabbing the One Man Army Rumors and Headlines CD. I already have it personally within my collection, but I grabbed this because I can't believe it was still there. I mean, freaking One Man Army. Literally, like, one of the greatest bands in the world. They're so good. So when I saw it still sitting there, I thought maybe it's a sign I should grab it. The disc is actually in pretty good condition. I don't think it's going to skip. It's got, like, 1, 2, 3 scratches on it, and they look very, very minor. I mean, you can't even see them. They're very minor scratches. So I don't think there's going to be any playback issue with the CD whatsoever. CDs are very forgiving when it comes to scratches a lot of times, so I had to pick it up. Some of you guys have been asking if I come across any cool, like, punk or ska music to pick it up, and of course I will if I don't grab it for myself. So I picked this up. If any of you guys out there who've been asking, contact me. I now have One Man Army, Rumors and Headlines, if you want to get a hold of that. Like I said, a few scratches, but I don't think it's going to affect the playback whatsoever, so I picked it up for the store. And then for me, this is actually, see, this is really cool. This is why I'd say quality over quantity, because I grabbed a Warner Archives release. This is The Liquidator. I've never seen this movie. I know nothing about it. Meet the Secret Service's secret weapon. I don't know, so I'm guessing like a comedy spy movie? You guys let me know. Leave a comment down below if you've seen this movie or know like anything about it, because this is a new one for me, but I pretty much pick up anything that's a Warner Archives release. Whether I've heard of it, whether I even think it's interesting or not, I'm like, it's Warner Archives. I'm going to pick it up. And I still can't believe that I come across these so often. It's really weird. When Warner Brothers started putting these out, I never in a million years thought I was going to come across them out in the wild. I mean, maybe at like a convention or something like that where I would expect maybe to see something like this, but not just at a flea market or a pawn shop or a thrift store. Never. And yet I come across these rather frequently. It's really weird. So awesome. I've never seen it. I know nothing about it, but I had to grab it. $3 for this. I think that was definitely a score, especially for a Warner Archives release. And then this is so cool. That Funny Feeling. Sandra Lee and Bobby Darin. I've wanted to see this movie ever since I saw, Beyond the Sea with Kevin Spacey, where he plays Bobby Darin. Really, really good movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Fantastic film. And they certainly talk about him doing this film and the whole what went on there. I'm not gonna get into it. See the movie. It's fantastic. So I've really wanted to check this movie out, and I don't like ever come across it or anything like that. So yeah, I had to pick it up, and I was worried because the case is like really dirty and it's like torn on the back there. The case is like, what happened to this? But I went to open it up and security sticker was never taken off, and the disc has never been taken out. I mean, I popped the disc out. There's no scratches or smudges or anything. It's never been used. So awesome. Really cool find there. Definitely something I've wanted to check out for some time now. So awesome to have that in the collection. And then from their store next door, Little Liberty, which is like their children's thrift store, I picked up one title for 50 cents, and that is Lumpkin the Pumpkin on VHS. I've never heard of this. I know nothing about it, and I'm really bummed they didn't have like screenshots on the back, because I almost didn't buy this because of that. For anybody out there, if you're ever going to put out a movie or anything like that, have screenshots on your artwork, because it helps sometimes. Because I saw this, I thought, well, what kind of animation is this? Like, I don't even know what it looks like. I have no idea. Is this going to be any good? Like, I don't know. So, I went online, and actually, you can, like, see full video of this on YouTube, and there's photos and stuff like that. So, I saw some little clips of it. I thought, you know what, it looks pretty good. It looks like something I'm going to want to check out this Halloween. I love great Halloween specials. I don't care if they're for kids or whatever. They're fantastic. I'm just a sucker for Halloween specials. It's my favorite holiday. I love specials, whether, Christmas specials, Easter specials, Halloween specials, whatever specials. I love them, and you mix that with Halloween, and I'm just, like, ecstatic. And it's something I can watch it with Cinema Sickness Jr. as well. So very cool. Looks awesome. I've never seen it, so again, leave some comments down below if you're familiar with this special. I would love to hear your thoughts, but from what I saw online, it looks pretty cool, and I'd say for 50 cents, that was a good deal. So there you go. That was it. That was everything I picked up. Not a lot of stuff, but definitely some cool stuff. I'm very excited about the 3 titles I grabbed for my collection. I mean, again, 1 archives release, a title I've been on the hunt for, and a really cool, what looks to be anyway, a really cool Halloween special. That's awesome. I shouldn't even say an absolutely amazing album for the Cinematic the Store. Seriously, such a good band, and one of the coolest mugs I've ever seen. I'm so like ecstatic over this mug. I think like out of all the mugs maybe that I picked up, because that Spaceship Earth one is really, really cool. When you guys sent me, that's so awesome. But I'm looking at them now. I'm thinking out of all the mugs that are non like Disney parks. I mean, I know technically this is from Walt Disney World, but I mean ones that don't advertise the park on it. I think out of all the ones I picked up, this is the coolest one. So it's going to be really hard to let this one go. Whether it's going to go in my collection or the wife's collection is still to be determined. I don't know. But I love it. This is a really cool mug. $2 for that was a score. So there you go. That was everything I picked up. So I did actually finish up Season 8 of The Big Bang Theory. And oh my gosh, it was awesome. Another fantastic season. Extremely funny. Really about, I'd say, a season about relationships. And the cliffhanger. Oh, man. So it's... There's Leonard and Penny. They're off. I'm not going to give things away, but they're off to do something that they've been, wanting to do for like the whole season at this point. And they hit a little bump in the road, like literally while they're on the road. So we'll see what happens there. Raj is he's in a relationship, but he isn't really comfortable with the relationship because this girl's kind of a freak, and that's not really his thing. And then Sheldon and Amy. That's the big one. I don't want to give anything away if you haven't seen this season, but awesome cliffhanger with those two at the very end, and I am so excited to jump into Season 9 now, because I really want to see where the whole Sheldon and Amy thing goes. It's funny, like Leonard and Penny, I'm like, okay, I want to see how that pans out. Raj and his girl, I want to see how they pan out. I'm curious how all that happens, but really when it comes down to, I'm like, what's going to happen with Sheldon and Amy? Like, where's that going? Like, that's crazy. So, all right, on the Season 9, guys, we'll see. So, Season 8 was fantastic. Very excited to start Season 9. So, all right, that is it. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. It really does help out. It means a lot. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And, of course, don't forget to check out Patreon to help support the show, Spreadshirt.com to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, and, of course, Instagram to check out the Cinema Sickness store to pick up some awesome media, all kinds of cool stuff over there that does help support the show. You can find links to all that down below in the description of this video. So again, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Still here? Awesome. Quick update for you guys. So, the pile of CDs there is still a gigantic pile of CDs. I've gone through some of them. I'm trying to do like 5 a day. That's my goal. 5 CDs a day, and I've so far accomplished that. But as you can see, there's still a ton to go through. It'll probably take me to Christmas to get through all that. But awesome. I now officially have an entire row of mugs now. As you can see, they go all the way up to here. So I'm not going to extend onto this side of the like median, whatever you want to call this, yet. I'll do that eventually. I think I'm just going to try to fill like all back up here first, and then start working over there, maybe over into this area as well. So pretty cool that my new mug collection is taking up all that area there now. Very cool. I think they look good there. What do you guys think? You like them? I like them. Some people have commented, I guess you saw in like some of my videos somehow, about these spaces here. That's because I started doing something different. Up there, you can see I have some box sets up there, and like box sets up there. It just gives me some more room. So I have these big gaps here now that I'm slowly just filling in. Eventually, they will get filled in. Why are some of my titles on the side, some of you guys asked. These are on my eyes. I'm trying to catalog every single one of my DVDs. I have not done that yet. Everything in my entire library is cataloged, except for my DVDs. They're mostly cataloged, but not all cataloged. And as such, I need to go through them all. So I have all my eyes on their side, and as I catalog them, I pop them up. So that's why those are like that. And that's really about it. Again, just want to kind of give you a update on what's going on with the CDs. Let you know my mug collection is coming along quite nicely. I'm in love with that. And to answer some of you guys' questions on why there's gaps and movies on their side. Well, there you go. There's your answer. So that is it. And one last thing before I go. Derek, hello. Your mom Amanda. She's pretty awesome. I love that you guys watch my videos together. Give her a hug from me. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.